sorry it's been so long since I've made a tutorial. I was away on vacation in the happiest place on earth. And I just got back a little while ago, so I'm going to try and film as many tutorials as I can with my time. And today's tutorial I am using the new Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This palette was, when I saw it first come out on social media, I was really excited about it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. And then when I got it in person, it's not any less beautiful. It was a challenge for me to come up with looks with these colors, which is a good thing. It's a positive thing because I find palettes these days are so similar and easy to work with when you constantly do makeup and you kind of want something different to deal with. New colors, kind of new color combinations. So when I looked at this palette, you know, usually when I look at a palette, a look comes right to my mind and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put these ones together. This one took me a little while to actually figure out which colors to use for a look and which ones I should put together and use on my eyes. So yeah, I really like this palette. It's beautiful. The shadows are gorgeous. They blend so nicely. And today I created kind of a different kind of smoky red eye, which sounds weird, but it looks really cool. I also used, I guess you would call it a halo eye, so I had a dark color and a dark color and then a light color in the middle. But you will see as I do that in the tutorial. So if you want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to start out by doing is priming my eyes with my Urban Decay primer potion. So I'm just working that into my eyes to make sure that my eyeshadows stay on all day and don't crease. The next thing I'm going to do is take these two shadows, Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange, from the palette, and I'm going to work those on my eyes using a fluffy goat hair brush, I believe. And I'm just mixing those two together, putting that kind of sloppily all over my crease. That sounds bad. Kind of messy all over my crease, leaving the lid blank, but also working that just above my crease and kind of all over the eye in general. Next, I'm taking a Sigma E25 eye brush, which as you can see is a little bit slightly tapered, and I'm using Venetian red. And I like using this brush because it's easy to get in certain places of the eye since it is tapered differently than a fluffy brush. What I'm doing is I'm putting that on the outside of my eye as well as the inside of my eye, making sure to leave a space in the middle of my lid blank. So kind of from your tear duct a little bit in, and then the end of your eye a little bit in, keeping the lid blank. So next I'm taking Cyprus Umber, I believe it's called, from the palette, which is a dark brown. And as you can see, I kind of just slapped it on my eye and then I was like, oh crap, I have too much. So I try my best to blend it out. And I'm just putting that on the very outside of my eye, not on the inside, in order to darken the outer part of my eye a little bit. And then I'm taking that E25 again and blending Venetian red back onto both the inside and outside of my eye, but again, keeping Cyprus Umber, the dark brown, on the very outside of my eye. Right here, I'm just taking my original brush that I took Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange on, and I'm just blending it all together now. And then I'm going to take Vermeer, which is the shimmery shadow from the palette. This color's gorgeous. And then I'm putting that right smack in the middle of my eyelid and keeping that right in the middle so that I'm not messing up the inner and outer parts of the matte shadow, and keeping the shimmer just in the middle. So now I'm going back in with Venetian red just to touch everything up. With this eye, I find that you need to go back in with each color several times because all the blending does tend to, I guess, diffuse the shadow over the eye. So you really want dark shadow, and to do that you just need to go in with the shadows again, blend it out, put more on, blend it out, put more on, blend it out. So that's what I'm doing right here. Next, I'm just taking a Sigma flat definer brush, and I'm taking Cyprus Umber and Burnt Sienna and just very lightly putting that on my lower lash line in order to bring everything together so the top of the eye is not as heavy as the bottom. Next, I'm taking Tempera from the palette, and I'm going to use this shade to highlight my brow bone. So that's what I'm doing right now, just with a flat shadow brush. This is what the eye look looks like with no liner or mascara. So as you can see, it's kind of a little bit red on the outsides and shimmery in the middle. And this is what it looks like with mascara, falsies, and winged liner on all together. So I already have my foundation on, and I also have a bit of baking powder underneath my eyes. And what I'm going to start with right now is just taking a cream flesh tone pencil. This is NARS, oh my goodness, I think it's called Rue Bonaparte, and I'm just putting that on my waterline in order to brighten up my eyes for this look. And then I'm taking a little bit of waterproof mascara and putting that on my lower lash line. And right now I'm messing up my hair because I just filmed this video at 6 a.m. and I had bed hair. Now I'm taking Bobbi Brown Golden Bronze Bronzer, and I'm contouring my face with that, as well as just trying to warm up my face with that. So taking my Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette, I am using my NARS, oh god, I don't remember the name of it, but it's a NARS contour brush. I'm sure you can Google the name of it. And I am contouring my cheekbones. And then I'm also taking the lighter highlight shades from the palette and dusting off some of my baking powder, as well as carving out underneath where I contoured in order to make the contour a little bit sharper with a lighter highlight shade. Then I'm taking Clinique Peach Pop blush and just putting that on my cheeks to bring some, I don't know, blush to the look, whatever you want to call it. Next, I'm taking MAC Whisper of Guilt highlight and a fan brush and putting that on my cheekbones, as well as the tip of my nose to highlight my face. As for lipstick, I am taking Bite lipstick pencil thingy in the shade Lychee, I believe, and putting that on my lips. So this is another close-up of the finished eye look. It's really interesting to look at from afar, from close-up, because there's just so much depth to it with the kind of red tones as well as a shimmer on the middle of the lid. So yeah, I really hope you guys try this look out, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!